Hello, dear heart. My name is Nanaya from Love and Freedom Life Strategies. I am a health and life coach. You may have heard the saying, old dogs can't learn new tricks. It's not true. What you practice grows stronger. What you practice grows stronger. It doesn't matter what. It doesn't matter how old you are. You can strengthen, shape, and sculpt your synaptic connections through repeated practice. This is a bit of a definition of neuroplasticity. You can literally thicken parts of your brain through repeated practice. This is called cortical thickening. These are discoveries of neuroscience. We can see in images of the brain physical changes in the structure of this powerful, beautiful brain that we've been given. We have so much choice. We have so much power to create and shape our lives through what we choose to practice. And every single moment, we're practicing something. Every single moment, we're growing something in our lives. So what is it that you want to grow? What is it that you want to be nourishing and nurturing in your life and seeing more of? What is it that you're practicing right now? Is it judgment, frustration, despair, anger? Or are you growing joy, kindness, compassion, love, tenderness, patience? In every single moment, we are growing something. Now, I've said this before, I'll say it again. You are the best person to practice on. You're with yourself more than any other person. So if you want to get in the practice hours, do it on yourself. If you want to be more loving to others, practice loving yourself. If you want to be more patient, more have like a longer fuse, not react so quickly, but respond. Practice on yourself. Now, it really helps to have an explicit practice. We talked before about wanting to nurture self-love, and so the practice of putting your hand on your heart, which calls out some oxytocin in the body, which is one of those feel-good chemicals, and saying the words, "Good morning, Nanaya." You substitute your name. "I love you." And that floods your system with dopamine. And it begins to establish and strengthen a neural pathway of kindness and of love and of compassion. So think of it sort of like a small country road that doesn't get used very often. So it's really worn down, maybe even a pathway through the woods. So it's quite rough and difficult to walk on. But the more you walk on it, the more worn down it becomes. And soon it becomes a superhighway, which actually becomes your default. It's just so easy to travel down that pathway. So that's what these practices do. Every single time you place your hand on your heart and you say, "Nanaya, I love you," you wear down that pathway just a little bit more. So what do you want to grow? And do you know a practice, an explicit practice to help you grow that in your life? One example for me today is I want to work on joy. For most of my life, I have lived with kind of a chronic low-grade depression, a sadness, and I want to grow and nurture joy. So today I'm working at a practice called a smile bank. So this is something that I've created for myself that you can create. It's just a little internal bank of of memories, of thoughts, of maybe beliefs that are like an anchor for you. And when you dip into it, it kind of naturally brings a smile to your face. So I'm working on that today in those moments where I feel a sense of despair, I feel a sense of sadness, to dip into my smile bank, withdraw something, and to allow my lips to curve very slightly into a smile, because our body believes our mind believes our body. When we change our physiology, it can change the way we feel about things. So that's what I'm working on today. And I would love to hear from you if there's something that you want to nurture and grow in your life, and maybe you don't know a practice, an explicit practice to help yourself wear down that neuro pathway in your mind and make that stronger and stronger. Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you'd like to grow, and let me know if maybe you already have a practice, or if there's something that I could help you with, that together we could find one that works for you. Thank you for being with me today. Let's continue to practice together. Peace to you.